Hello, everyone, and welcome. Episode 4 of Boy Meets Retrocast, the weekly podcast where two guys look back at the show that shaped their lives. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle, former Lord President of Gallifrey.
So we're every week, we really do. And it's fitting, because today we are talking about Season 1, Episode 4, Cory's Alternative Friends. And I'm just going to spoil it, but this is one of my personal favorite episodes of all time. Original air date, September 15th, 1993, directed by David Trainer, written by Patricia Foster. This is a fun one.
We promise you, this episode delivers more face palms per second or your money back.
Very, very, very true. Kyle.
Then again, you're not really paying anything for this, so honestly, never mind.
That's all good. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, plot synopsis, go for it.
So say, we are introduced to a certain legendary character for the first time here.
Yes.
Is it okay if I say it now?
Tell. Go ahead.
What
we're talking about.
I was going to say, Topanga arrives.
Finally.
Yeah. It's going to say, like a bat out of hell.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm watching it back. I haven't watched this episode in a couple of years. And I'm like, and watching Girl Meets World now.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, wow, they've come a long way. They've come a long way.
I think we found ourselves saying the irony more often than not in this one.
Yeah, we'll get through that as we go along.
Yeah.
We start off, as always seems to be, in the classroom. And what the hell were those two doing with the fish?
Something about pollution in the water.
Okay, I couldn't...
It said that certain chemicals create algae that strangle the fish or something like that.
I feel like I was watching Octonauts for a couple of minutes.
No, nowhere near as enjoyable as Octonauts.
I can't argue that point, but Feeny seems to be enjoying it.
I was going to say, no Quasi.
No Quasi, yes. Feeny seems to be...
Barnacles! Quasi! Peso! Sorry.
Can you tell we have a 6-year-old in this house?
Hi!
Anyway. Feeny seems to be enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Like any good teacher would when they're actually doing the project right.
Yeah.
Unlike Cory and Sean.
Who, honestly, if you looked up the dictionary under epic fail...
Okay. So, they're doing a project on air pollution.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
They even bring down the map.
Bring down the map and they take out the pointers.
And even better, they not only take them out at the same time, they pull them out at the same time.
Choreographed that so well. It was so funny. So, they start talking about Denver and Philadelphia. Woodford, nowhere where they're pointing.
And I thought my cartography skills were bad.
I used to take history class, and there's a reason why the teacher never let anyone go up to our map, because you could where anything was. And that would happen every time. So apparently this led into talking about the Rockies and the Phillies
and the air pollution.
Air pollution and how
basically trying to make trying to make an argument that if Philadelphia cleaned up the pollution there, the Phillies would win all their home games.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. That would be a better team.
It makes about as much sense as Southland Tales.
Yeah, would get a better team. Anyway, so they did not obviously do well here.
No. Actually, I take that back. It makes about as much sense as giving Carrot Top another TV show.
Ooh.
Oh, I went there.
So, Feeny breaks up Cory and Sean on this one. I don't blame him at all.
Especially after the epic failure that was their report.
I can't blame them. I'm also a little shocked that he gave them a second chance.
Yeah.
Even to do another project, but whatever. I'll let Feeny, whatever. So Feeny put Sean and Minkus together, which I would love to see more of that combination.
Yeah.
But they wrote that out quickly, which I appreciate.
Yeah. And even
the double head palm was
double face palm.
That was so funny. How was that not a meme anywhere? How has nobody made that into a meme?
Because they already did that with Captain Picard.
Oh, I know, but still.
Yeah.
That would be a great GIF to use. That's an awesome one.
Well, that's because Patrick Stewart, honestly, is more awesome than the two of them.
I can't argue that point. Yeah. So, we move on, and for the first time, he puts together Cory and Mr.
Lawrence. Matthews will be working with Miss Lawrence.
Yes. Topanga. Yeah. The first time. And kind of like, oh, okay. I watched this the first time, like, huh? Who the hell is this? Who is this? I never knew. I didn't know what the hell was going on at the time. Yeah. But I would never have guessed that Topanga turned into Topanga. Yeah. But anyway.
None of us would know how hot she'd become.
Never in the wildest dreams was that person that was sitting at that table turned into what he's turned into. But I'm trying to find the quote. I have a whole bunch of quote sites up here. I'm trying to find the quote that she used. I think I wrote it down here. Give me your hand. I want to see if our energies converge. And you lost it, which is like he's
vibrationally compatible.
Acceptable. Very funny.
Vibrationally acceptable. So he runs on 3 C cells too.
Oh, I think the best line in this whole thing is that Cory sings along with Morgan's Barney tapes.
Morgan's Barney records.
What?
You heard that?
What? Now the question is, the people listening to this like, what the hell is a record? That's the best part. Oh, there's one more piece of technology coming up. The people are like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
In a minute, I'll get there.
It looks like a giant flattened hockey puck that you put on a turntable.
Actually, you know what came out this week? Guardians of the Galaxy vinyl.
Oh, sweet.
That's the cover.
Awesome Mix Volume 1.
That's the cover, though.
And, just because I can, boom, hooked on a feeling. Da, 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 da.
For those listening, we still haven't seen it, but we plan on it. So, we move back to the cafeteria, and Cory overhears the conversation, and here's the term...
Brillo head.
Yeah, sets up the whole episode. Total Brillo head.
Yeah.
Thinking they're talking about him.
Really? I thought it was less about his hair and more about his brain.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. But hey.
He's 12. He's 11, right? 11 at this point? He's 11
Yeah.
years old?
Yeah.
And apparently 11-year-olds worry about their hair?
Yeah.
What? This is in high school. If it was high school, I would have more understood why he's worrying about his hair. Excuse me, I had to let the dog
especially considering that later on it'll look like friggin' Screech.
Yeah, so we'll get to there in a minute.
Yeah.
So he sits down with Sean. And, I'm sorry, I'm with Sean.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
He sits down with Sean, and I'm with Sean on this one. What do you think of my hair? That's not something guys say to each other. That is so true.
Yeah.
I am with Sean on this one 100% because that is weird. Okay.
By the way, what do you think of my hair?
So weird. So, hang on, sorry about that. Changing this for something else. Anyway, so the references, the best lines are like, Nerf head. I have a chia head. What?
Hey, he's got the edge.
I could not write down every reference that they made. There was too many rapid-fire, ridiculous references.
You'd probably fill up a phone book.
Yeah, I was having trouble. Because at one point, didn't we reference Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, which got a tremendous reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, especially in 1993. This is right in the middle of the heyday of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I was going to say, hey, he's got the edge. The chia edge.
What else got referenced to this episode? Is there a reference like Murder, She Wrote randomly for Don?
Yeah, she goes, I like anything with Angela Lansbury.
What? And then the Don King reference. It's like,
Yeah.
who the hell references Don King? I don't care what the hell you're in. So anyway, Topanga's dad, his name is Jedediah, which, future episodes, and we'll talk about this when we get there, she has 3 different dads. I'm not making this up.
Maybe it's some sort of sly reference to My Two Dads, which was actually had, I think, the same guy behind it, Michael Jacobs.
Probably.
Yeah.
But she ended up with 3 different dads over the series run and 2 different moms.
Yeah.
Over the years. And I think her first dad is actually a member of the Monkees.
Yeah, Peter Tork.
Peter Tork. That was her first dad.
Well, yeah, they get Peter Tork, Michael McKean, and...
I'm right in front of me here. Mark Harlick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. But anyway, Jedediah. This is when you realize...
Although one of her moms was Annette O'Toole, so it all balances out.
It does. It does. We'll get down there. We'll get down there eventually.
Yeah.
So, anyway, where are we here? Oh, yeah. Back to Minkus and Sean. Minkus and Sean. I wrote this down. Minkus doesn't like him, trust him, or doesn't want to work with him. So he's going to do all the work for him. And that's how you get out of watching Minkus and Sean work together.
Yeah.
There it is. So, Sean has a sister.
Yeah.
What?
Who we never hear from again.
Ever.
She walked down the hall.
She never even showed up on the screen. She never even showed up on the screen.
Well, maybe she went
Stacy. Her name is Stacy.
Well, maybe she showed up to pick him up and just walked down the hall.
Apparently. Her name is Stacy Hunter. We never hear from her ever again.
Although I heard from somewhere that he got the lines from a character who had a sister named Stacy.
Yeah, but still. Continuity. You never ever mention it ever again. I guess it makes more sense later on in the series, though.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, should we mention the trope neighbor for this, Chuck Cunningham?
True. Very true. We always go back to that.
Yeah.
So we go back home, and if CJ ever comes up and ever asks this question, I'm going to freak out.
Yeah.
But if my dolly is cold, can I put her in the toaster oven? What?
Only if you use the pizza setting.
What? And the funny part is, in the background of this whole episode, they're trying to teach her how it was from. I forgot where I'm going with the sentence.
Yeah. I was gonna say
appearances, about appearances.
Yeah.
Not the judges in the background of the entire episode. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So we move on. Let's get to the rest of
I
this
don't
thing.
like my dolly. She doesn't have a pretty dress.
Yeah. Let's move on to one of my personal favorite moments in the show's history. Topanga's performance art.
Basically, if you've seen Rent and seen the performance art in that, you've kind of got a grasp on...
Over the moon, yes.
Yeah, if you've seen Over the Moon, you kind of have a grasp of what's going on here.
But for those who are watching this as Mermaid's World fans and don't understand what's going on here, look this up and you won't even realize this is the same Topanga. You won't realize it at all. I had the poem, though. It was up on the wiki page from where we're from, and I'll read it. This is really funny.
Well, I'd like to do it, actually, because
go for it. Do it the way you heard it.
Sun, the only, the one, donut in the sky. Space, big gaping place. Without, within, our skin. Donut in the sky. Freon, fluorocarbon. Humpback whale, so pale. Exhaust is all lost. Donut in the sky. Spa.
Oh my god. You know, so I'm working on this year-end special for December, and I'm making this whole montage at the beginning of the show, and that'll be in it. That reading will be in there, because that was fantastic. But during all this, she puts the lipstick around her face.
And
we'll get to the Sean line in a second. Yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna say she looks like the Joker trying to apply lipstick on a plane.
But I love that scene. I love that moment, and they reference it again in season 6 or 7. I forgot they reference it again.
Yeah.
As she's trying to find herself, and she brings that whole scene back again, which is amazing. But anyway, before I even get to the Sean comes in, and one of my favorite Sean moments of all time. Again, reference back in season 6. They brought it back.
Yeah.
He looks at her.
Use a mirror, babe.
One of my favorite moments ever. I can't even, I don't know why, but it makes me laugh every time I see it. So, you were saying irony on, Topanga hasn't decided she's going to shave her legs.
Yeah.
That was ironic.
Yeah.
Especially because in season 2 she's wearing like dresses and skirts, which is funny. So, to get Topanga out of there, Cory and Sean are going to go take care of Cory's hair problem.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to in a second.
Well, at least it's not. Oh, Kelly Clarkson!
Yeah, we'll get to that. But the line that got her out.
Yeah.
You know how dolphins get caught in the tuna nets? It has nothing to do with that.
Who has 2 thumbs and doesn't give a crap? Bob Kelso.
All right. So, would you like to describe Cory's hair?
What? Before? What?
After.
After. He looks like he has a hair helmet. He looks like a member of a 50s girl group.
Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. It's so bad.
It's like he should be doing backup for Aretha Franklin.
It's like, what the fuck? And, okay, the crowd, though, when he comes out, they're reacting to this, and then Eric comes in and is like, you got some good hair.
Yeah.
I did. And the crowd went nuts.
Which was both funny and mean.
Yes, it was, but you can tell this is in front of a freaking studio audience just on that moment.
Yeah.
You know? Okay.
No laugh track could ever sound that
no
natural.
No way in hell. It's well done. And then Morgan brings out a Punky Brewster reference. Punky Brewster.
Isn't that a little before her time?
I don't even know. When the hell did I have to look this up real quick. I am on Wikipedia. When the hell did Punky Brewster come out?